Hey y'all, it's Allie with the Shimmerz design team, and today I'm creating a little beach scene with some inklings and creamies, and I'm doing this on vellum because I really like the transparent look to it, but also the texture that it gives. So I'm just doing a really quick wash of some fun colors here, adding in a little bit of a sunset kind of feel to it. And once that's all dry, I'm going to adhere it to my patterned paper. So looking back on this project, I probably would have done this differently. I think that my idea was to stitch around it, but if I could go back, I'd probably use some foam tape to add some dimension to it, and then I wouldn't have to worry about my gorgeous pattern paper getting all wrinkly like the vellum is, because I really struggled with making this straight and more flat than it was ever going to be. So in the end, I like the outcome, but if I could do it again, I would definitely use the foam tape to adhere it instead of just adhering it directly to the paper. So once I get all of this adhered, I'm going to add a piece of white cardstock behind it, just because it is transparent and I wanted those colors to pop off the page a little bit more, and the white behind it will help it do that. So once this is all adhered, I'm going to use my sewing machine to stitch around the circle. And I just made that circle on my silhouette cameo. I just cut it out of that awesome teal wood grain paper from the Pink Paisley Summer Lights collection. I love this collection because it has a little bit of purple in it, and that's what I wanted. I wanted that purple color to stand out in the sunset. So I'm just going to put my pictures right here, and this actually changes quite a bit. I knew I wanted my title to go around the circle, so I know what that's going to be, and I go ahead and just stick that down. But I struggle a lot with embellishing this because I didn't want to take it away too much from the painting, but I also didn't want it to be too boring. So I play around with some stickers and embellishments and put them in different places and end up tearing them off and putting them in another new place, and this happens quite a bit. So I've edited a lot of that out, but you can see these are not where these stickers are going to end up. So I'm actually going to move them. So while I struggle with some stickers, I just wanted to tell you guys about the creamies that I used. So it's actually, I didn't use any of the inklings. I was mistaken. It was just the creamies. So the blue color for the water is Sky's the Limit. And then the yellow is Daffodil. The sand color is actually Sand of a Beach, which is quite fitting. And then there's a little bit of orangey in there, and that's Grapefruit. And then the purple is my personal favorite, Paradise Punch. So I really love how that little scene came out, and I just feel like the vellum adds so much texture to the painting. It's just really fun to play around with your shimmers on different materials. So I end up not loving the way this is looking, and so I'm still fussing with it. I eventually hold it up because that's something I like to do to kind of get a better view of it, is just take a step back and hold it up, and I end up not loving it. So I actually take everything off, I do some layering behind the pictures, and move some stuff around again. Then I decide that I don't love the background being completely the wood grain, so I actually angle it on some white cardstock just to give it a little bit more interest. It was looking really flat to me. So here's the finished product. There's the painting, the little sunset beach painting. And here is the finished layout. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys.